Mohamed Salah and Sergio Ramos could be reunited as soon as next month should the Liverpool forward recover from injury in time to play at the World Cup. The Egyptian Football Federation are confident that Salah's injury, the product of a tussle with Ramos, is only going to keep him out for 3 to 4 weeks, and that timescale would see him likely miss just the Pharaohs' opening group game against Group A favourites Uruguay, but should he return for matches against Saudi Arabia and hosts Russia, then there is reason to believe Egypt could qualify in second place for the last 16, putting them on collision course with Spain in Egyptian public enemy number 1, Sergio Ramos. Spain are the favourites in Group B, where they've been drawn with Portugal, Morocco and Iran in one of the more intriguing foursomes. And despite being paired with European champions Portugal, there is confidence that Sergio will be back to the best after the debacle of 2014 and should compete for honours in Russia. Should Spain top their group, then they will face the runner-up from Group A, where Egypt are likely to battle Russia, officially the lowest-ranked hosts of any World Cup in history, and Saudi Arabia, who haven't won a World Cup game in nearly a quarter of a century, since the best-ever World Cup showing at USA 1994. It means a Ramos-Salah reunion on July 1 and Moscow's Luzhniki Stadium is a highly probably knockout game, and one that won't be short of interest given the events of Kiev. Nearly 500,000 people have signed an online petition calling for FIFA and UEFA to punish Sergio Ramos for intentionally hurting Mohamed Salah in Saturday night's Champions League final. A petition on change.org to see the Madrid captain banned for the challenge has more than 460,000 signatures. Sergio Ramos intentionally kept Mohamed Salah's arm under his armpit, causing dislocation of his shoulder, claims the petition. Not only missing the rest of the game, but also missing the FIFA World Cup 2018. In addition, he kept acting that Liverpool players fouled him falsely, causing the referee to give Maine a yellow card he did not deserve. Sergio Ramos represents an awful example to future generations of football players. Instead of winning matches fairly, he uses tricks that defy the spirit of the game and fair play. UEFA and FIFA should take measures against Ramos and similar players, using the video recordings of matches to keep the spirit of the game. Read more coverage on the Champions League final. However, plenty of fans and pundits have jumped to Ramos's defense. Frank Lampard said on BT Sport at halftime, "He's got close, like any defender should do, and sometimes when you get that contact you do interlink arms, and it's more unfortunate in the end, the way he fell." Ramos was pictured laughing with an assistant referee as Salah was led away holding his arm, but Rio Ferdinand said, "I wouldn't associate the two things. I think it was really good defending from Ramos, and I don't think he meant to do that." Hurt Salah. On Monday it emerged that an Egyptian lawyer was aiming to sue Ramos for £870 million. Bassem Wahb accused Ramos of deliberately injuring Salah and inflicting physical and psychological harm upon Egypt and the nation's favourite player. Follow The Independent Sport on Instagram here for all of the best images, videos and stories from around the sporting world. Reuse content.